Morning, peoples. It's Tuesday again. My week's starting. Oh, these contacts. I went probably a year and a half without wearing contacts. Now I'm trying to begin it. Gotta get used to that. Oh. Well, James's live yesterday was fun. It got me my last couple hours home, or to this truck stop here in Spiceland. I can't say I know about half of what was going on, because I don't pay attention to half that other stuff. Which in reality, most people shouldn't. But it happens. Yeah, it's one of those mornings. Here's for hoping things go smoothly this week. It's kind of a spool last week. I only had to go to one stop, so I literally went there and back, essentially. And I was done early every day, which I would love to be done and parked by like 8. Which I could do if I could start earlier, but with my first stop, it doesn't work that way. This is the way the time schedule works. Well, yeah. Slept like shit last night. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think I'm gonna have to start trying to hit the sack a little earlier and just have more time in the morning to just kind of chill and relax. I wish this temperature would make up its mind. 60 degrees. But it's windy, so it's cold. And then I get in my truck and it's fucking hot. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Josh's video was pretty good last night. Though, it looks like he's kind of going crazy. Just because of all the internal overthinking, which I can understand that. I can understand overthinking. I think I'll talk to y'all later. Well, I made it to my stop. And it's only 8 o'clock. So that puts me getting here or earlier than I normally do. I'm gonna take my contacts out real fast, so don't mind me touching my eyeball. My eyeballs. Today's been a heck of a day. Not too long. But man, I have been tired. It feels like all day. It feels like I just woke up with like 5 minutes of sleep. And the nap at my first pickup for about 10 minutes, and then that other one for about 20, and Fairbury really helped. I don't know what it was today. Oh, damn it. I'm just so damn tired. Ah, there we go. I can see again. Yeah. I made it. I'm parked. I still have like an hour and a half left of my clock, so it means I'm getting faster at getting turnaround done. There really wasn't much to talk about today. Well, I guess I could talk about what's going on at home without being too intrusive on anything specific. Where I live at in apartments, I help my landlord lady, or apartment manager, whatever you want to call her. I help her by taking stuff off to the dump so she doesn't have to try to hire somebody to come pick it up, because if it's not in the dumpster, the trash people won't take it off. So like I haul off like people leaving couches or mattresses or tables and stuff that you can't fit in the dumpster. Well, when she first started taking over, I offered like, hey, look, I've got a truck. I was figuring she just kind of give me some cash or whatever, just a little something extra, just something to put in my pocket. And well, I've done it probably for the last two or 3 years. Like something will up here next to the dumpster, she holler at me, hey, can you take that off? I'm like, yeah, it'll be when I get home, but yeah, I can do that. So she just started taking it off my rent, which that's really nice, because her being a business can't take it to the local dump where I live, because if you're a resident of the county, you can use the dump for free unless you're a business. So, which I know there's probably some loophole in there that shouldn't work or whatever, but like, it's only every once in a while. It's not anything where it's like every day, every week or whatever. It's just something to keep in touch with the landlady. So like I know what's going on. Like we've been having issues with our AC not working quite right, and we missed the guy coming and looking at it last week because I had to be taken to the truck where I park in Lebanon, and then my stepdad, who gave me a ride, had to go run some errands. So we missed that guy, and then finally tomorrow they'll be coming by to fix it, because it's not been working right, and it's starting to get hot. And where we live, it's like there's no shade, trees, or anything kind of covering the apartments, so it gets really hot because it's like right there, midday sun on. It just, the way our apartments face. That's the other reason I keep my Ranger. It's paid for. I've had it now for about 6 years, and I've done more with that little Ranger and a trailer than I think most people would do with just a regular like 1500 pickup. Like, I'm not an expert on Rangers or anything, but like I've had to do so much stuff between the Mazda B3000 I had and this Ranger I have, which they're the same thing. They're just a 1 year difference in the generation of the model years, and the trim levels are different. So like in a Ranger, you would have like an XLT with whatever trim it comes with. The Mazda of the same trim, we'll say, even though they'll be different, won't have the same amenities. But other than that, it's the same frame, it's the same axle, it's the same motor, same transmission, same transfer case, as long as it's the same generation. Yeah, I had to learn so much stuff with that Mazda I had. I had to change a rear end because I grenaded the ring gear going down the road. Like, I think it was because I downshifted too far and then didn't shift back up when I was taking off. Story for another time, but it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it was a beater with a heater for sure. I can talk about that one later. I got a whole story for that one. Just like my first car was a Dodge Neon. I know so much about Neons because I had it for like 5 years, and I had to do everything from motor mounts to wheel bearings to transmission solenoid. Good Lord, the transmission solenoid on a 02 2.0 Neon automatic. Diagnosing that was a pain in the ass. Just waiting for those last few minutes of my post trip to wind down, because my company likes me to log a certain amount of time, but really I can do it in about 5 minutes less than they want me to do. So, but I do my walk around, I check my tires, I pay attention to my gauges. There's not much left I got to talk about tonight. I might just end it here. I might add some more once I get to making my dinner and whatnot, but as of right now, I gotta go in and do my business and get my prime parking slip. Huzzah for fueling that Pilot and getting a free parking credit. Huzzah.